Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is channel news for the 18th of March 2019. This is a unplanned channel news. It is brought about by a problem. So I am moving my way through the series number 11 North American Market Snooze, and I have gotten to the number 16 review, which is Wintergreen. And every single store around here that sells General Wintergreen has somehow sold out of it. I know this because I've been driving around the mall for the last 2 days, which sort of puts me in a bit of a pickle here because I don't want to take it out of the line and proceed with the next one when it may come about that I find it tomorrow. So what I am going to do is I am going to do this news, and then I am going to do a dry snuff review this evening, and then proceed on tomorrow, hopefully with the General Wintergreen. But if it's not procured by tomorrow, I may have to skip the Wintergreen and go right to the mint. I'm trying to avoid doing that, and thus I will be doing a review of Packard's Club Snuff shortly. I'm really sort of kicking myself for this because I could have bought it the other day, and I didn't because I was going to be back at the store, and why take up room in my fridge when it's in a fridge there? And they had at least 2 rolls, and at some point between then and yesterday, the stuff got really, really popular. And now both Royal Farms, a tobacco shop, and a standalone convenience store have all decided to sell out of this stuff. So I do apologize for the confusion, but I am just going to do the dry snuff review tonight, and then hopefully by tomorrow night I will have it in-house. If I for some reason don't have it in-house, I do have the last 2 general products sitting right next to me here, and that is the mint and the mini mint. Other bad news. This one is a little farther out, but I was able to catch it. It would appear that my proposed series for late April, Seneca, may be endangered. And I say this because One Tree Tobacco has seemingly shut down its sales of Seneca online. No explanation why. The page is either completely missing, or if you do see a link where you can click on it, it comes up as page not found. So I'm not quite sure if they ran into some sort of trouble with regulation bodies. I was under the impression that website was being run by actual Seneca Nation or Indian Nation of some sort, that it was protected under clauses set forth for online retail on reservations, but maybe it wasn't. I have noticed that other online retailers that are operating out of reservations, usually when it comes to dipping products and chew, they can only sell in bulk. One Tree Tobacco was not, and maybe that is the problem. So that was going to come after the Wintergreen, which is still upcoming. It's sitting right next to me. Wintergreen Fine Cut, I'm sorry. And then there's going to be a fruit series after the Wintergreen Fine Cut. And then I was going to do the Seneca line, which would have fallen somewhere in late April. Possibly not now. That said, those are the only 2 big issues I am having right now. I did want to say that at the end of April, or it might be mid-April now, I'll be cutting down to the every other day. I thought about that a little bit, and I don't want to hold myself to that. This is good. I'm going to say at least every other day. As it happens, I may upload more often than that, but I'm at least every other day. There'll be in a week 2 short run dip reviews that are very concise. There will be a dry snuff review and a European snus review, but I have a bunch of other playlists that I can do content on. Oral hygiene is one. Tools of the trade, which used to be named Spittoons, is another. And there's at least 2 experiments I have in the works as soon as I work out some bugs in them. So it may be that I'm actually uploading 5 or 6 days a week, but every other day at least. Speaking of smaller playlists, I have had a couple questions asked me about doing reviews privately and at least one publicly in a comment section. For anyone new coming onto this channel, first of all, thank you if you have subscribed. But I have already reviewed a ton of stuff. I don't know what the exact counts are, but I'm cruising towards 300 videos. I think I'm somewhere around 260 or 265. So on my homepage, Suit&Tie, Dip&ChewGuy, there's going to be videos, playlists about. Click on playlists and all the playlists will come up. And I have them sorted fairly well, fairly, clear cut. The chances are, if you're looking for a review of a dip product, the chances are I've already done it. And I bring this up because of one of the young men that just left a comment publicly. The others had been privately. But the review he was asking about, I had already done. I did it about a month ago, actually. And the others have all been, I haven't had one person ask yet about something I haven't reviewed yet. So on my homepage, click on playlists and check it out there. I mean, I don't mind answering questions. I don't mind linking you to whatever review you're asking for. But at the same time, I don't want to make anyone feel silly or be like, oh, duh, well, why didn't I think of that? So under playlists, the chances are, if it's a dip, it's already been done. All right? So I'd like to say hello to a few people and thank you. I do have some notifications. Colton Wood, hello and thank you. Miles Stuckey, hello and thank you. And Backwoods Bassin 68 Nation, by far the longest name yet I've seen on YouTube's. The YouTubes. Sir, I thank you. All right. Also in comment sections, a couple have popped up that I did not recognize. So hello to Bonesaw 380, Bonesaw 380 and Manny Can. Hello guys, and if you have subscribed, I thank you. So that's about it, really. I just wanted to explain why I was throwing things around here. I like being very set, and this really it sort of ruined my day, to tell you the truth. But, I am a bit OCD when it comes to stuff like this. Yeah, and that's it. So a dry snuff review shortly, as we wait to see if a store decides to sell me General Wintergreen tomorrow. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.